Hey everybody, so today I want to talk about making moves. For 3 years now, I've been working solo, grinding solo, but that was the wrong move. And so, I was separated 3 years ago, and so I started to audit my people or my environment, the people I hang around with, the things that I was doing, the friends that I was chilling with. And because I'm a single dad, I had to level up, I had to increase my skills. But you quickly notice that when you're doing things solo, you hit a ceiling very, very fast. So that's all I'm going to talk about today. My name's Tony. I'm documenting my journey, a single dad of two, on building wealth, health, and relationship in real time, and you're going to be watching all that happen. So after my separation, 3 years ago, I decided to really audit my environment, audit the people, meaning that I started to distance myself from family and friends who were not growth oriented, who were not helping me grow as a person to be better. If they were not helping me make money, if they were not helping me increase my skills, if they were not helping me in any type of way, I was very, very strict about that, right? My tolerance went way down after separation because I really wanted to hone in on becoming a better person, and I was doing basically all of that by myself. And so I definitely lost some friends over the past 3 years because I just have stopped talking to them, or we're on a completely different path. And that's, you could say, it was one of the reasons for separation as well. And so for the past 3 years, I've been just working solo, doing everything by myself, learning everything by myself, paying for education courses and looking up YouTube videos by myself, working on my career and promotions and just learning everything by myself. Now, it definitely helped for me to be alone because also I've been with someone for a very long time. And so now I'm separated and by myself. So it did help me get used to being alone again. And there's nothing wrong with that. What I'm saying is that it's when you're trying to hit the next level. It's when I'm trying to make more money. It's when I'm trying to learn a drastic new skill like starting a business and how to sell and how to do X, Y, Z, right? When the leveling up takes more than myself, that's when it becomes a problem. So I hit a threshold very, very fast within the first few years. But in the first few years, I have to iterate. I have improved a lot because I was working on myself, because I was focused on myself and I audited my environment. I was able to be more self-aware of what's affecting me, what's adding value, and what's not adding value. And I was able to make adjustments very quickly. So then that's where I hit the threshold where because I was working by myself and not really getting any feedback from anybody, I didn't really have people to bounce off ideas with. Because my friends and family, they were not into stuff that I was trying to do. Like, they're not single dads like me. They don't understand trying to start a business. They don't understand how to grow a career and stuff like that. Like, my friends were more, unfortunately, like, they were more complacent of where they're at. They are more okay with where they're at. Or I shouldn't say even okay, like, they do complain about it, but their action says otherwise. And I couldn't be around people who did not want to grow with me, right? Because I told everybody my goals. I told everybody, hey guys, I'm a single dad now. I got to work hard. I got to work on myself. I cannot go out no more. I cannot hang out no more. I can't be spending money anymore. Like, all those things I really had to stop doing. And so when I was working on myself and I was learning all these new skills, like, there were still things that were very difficult to do. Building business is like a good example because there's a lot of things that go into building business, such as selling, such as marketing, such as doing outreach, going targeting, doing networking, right? Those things I had no idea how to do or how to do really well. And so I had to put myself out there and talk to other people. I went to networking events, and this is where I hired a mentor. I spent thousands of dollars on mentors and courses to learn from other people, and I joined communities as well. And this is where I started to level up again. Boom, 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 boom. Right? I started to level up because, especially the mentor. The mentor, he helped me get my first client in my business, which I'm really appreciative of. And once again, I spent thousands of dollars on this guy. But to me, it was worth it because he helped me reach a new threshold, okay? And that was not siloed. That was going to someone else who had more experience than me and paying him a lot of money to help me get to that point. Now, so that's a clear example of going and reaching out to someone else to help me reach that next level because I couldn't do it by myself. So that's when I started to reach out to other people. And real quick, if like and subscribe if you're getting any value of this, it really helps a ton. So let's get back to it. Next thing I did, and this to me is probably the best thing I did in 2025, was reaching out to single dads group online and asking if anybody want to be accountability groups or want to meet up weekly. And I simply made a Facebook post on a single dads group, just asking people that. And a lot of people replied. It was a lot of people. I was really surprised at how many people replied. And now I've made 4 new friends from that group. We meet up weekly. We talk on a weekly basis. We're probably going to meet up today, actually, right now on Wednesday. And we just talk for an hour, and everybody just takes like 15 minutes to talk about their goals, their challenges, things they're going through, and then at the end get feedback from the rest of the group. And this has by far been one of the best ROI in the 2025. My new friend group, like they are great friends now. They have helped me so much in terms of being a single dad. Like they have experienced being a single dad. They've gone through things I've never been through, and they also know business-wise and how to make more money. A perfect example is the contracting role. My contracting role almost ended, or the renewal was coming up. And so I was trying to figure out or debate if I should increase my income or ask for more money. And all my the people in the single dad groups, they were contractors. So they know how this works. They know what to say. They know what to do. And they all encouraged me to ask for more money. And that's exactly what I did. And boom, I asked for more money in the contracting role, and the company gave me more money, right? Something like that. Another thing is taking care of the kids. Obviously, they're single dads. They have their own kids as well. And I ask them like, hey, what should I do to put the kids to sleep better? What should I do to do X, Y, and Z with the kids if I'm having a problem with the kids? And they give me all this feedback. They give me all these thoughts, and even including co-parenting. Like they help me so much. And that's because, once again, I put myself out there and I found a like-minded group that's going through the same thing I'm going through, but they have experience in stuff that I don't. Or maybe they could push back and give me feedback on things that I never thought about. Because I always talk about, hey, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z in this business, or I'm going to do something with my kids. Is this a good idea? Is this not a good idea? And they push back on me. Like I'm very open-minded. I listen to them. I keep an open mind. And here's another thing about the group that's so cool is that in the group, everybody push back on each other, right? So one guy's idea is actually different from another guy's idea, right? And then I just choose which one I think is best. And this has helped me push through my threshold once again. Like I cannot do all these things solo. There's just no way. And so I just really want to iterate that you want to find your group, especially a growth-oriented group. Like don't find people that's going to bring you down or drown you or put you on a low level. Find people that's going to lift you up, okay? And it's so easy to do because of the internet. So here's how I did it. So once again, I created a post. And well, first you have to find the online group. I just went to Facebook and I find people that I want to be a part of, right? So that's the single dads group. And then I just created a simple post letting people know that, hey, I'm a single dad with 2 kids. I just want to see if anybody wants to meet up on a weekly basis. And if you want to just, hold each other accountable, talk to each other, be new friends, and just, be open and honest and very specific exactly on what you want to do or get out of the group. And then you want to say that, hey, I was thinking about meeting weekly on this day for like an hour, max 5 people. And to me, it is very important to be that specific so that so people know what to expect. You really want to set expectations correctly. And you do have to take on the responsibility of setting up that group, right? Because you're the one that's reaching out to them. You're the one that's trying to set up the group. So it's on you, which I did. Like I took on the responsibility of setting up the group, setting up the Google Meets, sending everybody emails, introducing everybody to each other, and just setting it up, right? Like I did all that. So you do want to do that, but it's all worth it because once again, you're creating a friend group. You're creating a group of people that's on the same path with you that's going to help you grow. Like me, my new friends now, the single dad groups, I think we all have grown tremendously, and they tell me that as well. And what's so cool is like our anniversary, I guess you could say, is coming up in February, and we're all excited for it. And it's crazy how it's already been that long already with my group. Like it's been amazing. And I always tell them that anyways. Like I always tell them they are amazing because they have helped me grow tremendously as a person, as a dad, as even like a career person as well, as I'm trying to make more money. And they have their own business too, so I'm gonna ask them more about business as well. So there's so many things I could bounce off of them that's gonna help me grow. And so I just wanted to really iterate, like you don't have to do everything alone. It's good to be self-aware. It's good to self-audit. It's good to understand your environment and your surroundings, but definitely find a friend group or a group of people that can help you level up, right? That's gonna help you pass that threshold, whatever you are at right now. And that's definitely has helped me tremendously. So I hope this video was helpful. I think that it was good for me to be solo for a bit, But once I hit that threshold, I should be quicker to reach out to other people and connect with other people that can help me improve much faster. So definitely give it a try. I hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you on the next video. My name is Tony Chan. Peace.